Hello. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I will talk Dhamma in English. The Buddha teaching is the teaching that can help us live happily, help us live without having any suffering. Right now our mind is not always happy. Sometimes we are happy and sometimes we are not. That's because sometimes we create happiness, sometimes we create unhappiness. Our happiness arises from our own thinking. The way we think can make us happy or can make us unhappy. If we think in the way of greed, desire, we will be unhappy. If we think in the way of letting go, giving up, then we can be happy. Because the nature of the mind is such that it will be happy when it doesn't have any desire. In the Four Noble Truths, the Buddha says, dukkha, which is mental suffering, arises from desire. The desire to be something, desire to be somebody, desire to have this or have that, the desire to have happiness from seeing, hearing, touching, the desire not to be this or be that. When we have this desire, we can become happy, unhappy. Like when we want to go to a movie and we cannot go to a movie, then we become unhappy. Or we want to do something and we cannot do, we will become unhappy. But if we don't have any desire to do anything or go to a movie, then we will not be unhappy. We can stay at home, not doing anything. So we must control our desire, try to eliminate or lessen our desire. The less desire we have, the more happiness will we have. Because happiness doesn't rely on whether you have a lot of money or not. Having a lot of money doesn't guarantee that you can be happy. Because if you are not, if you want more than what you have, even if you have 1,000 million, if you still want more, then you will still not be happy. But if you have only $10, but you are happy with the $10 you have, you don't want more than that, then you can be happy. So it's not whether how much you have, it's how much desire you have. The more desire, the more unhappiness you have. The less desire, the less unhappiness you have. That's why our duty, our job is to curb, to eliminate our desire. And the Buddha gave us the way to curb and eliminate our desire by telling us to do charity or dana. Dana means giving. Instead of wanting more money, we should want less money. If we think we have more than we need, then we should give the surplus to other people. By giving, it will lessen our desire to want to have more money. And the more you give, the more you will become happier. This is the first step. We must not be greedy. We must not want to have a lot of money. Because once you start wanting to have a lot of money, it can never stop. From 1 million you want to have 10, from 10 you want to have 100 million, from 100 million you want to have 1,000, and so on and so forth. And what does it make? Does it make you any happier? And what would you do with $1,000 million? You cannot buy happiness with money. You can only buy happiness by giving money away. when you do charity, like today you come and you bring some money and give to the temple, you will feel good, you will feel happy. So the first step, you must curb your greed, your desire for more money. Just have enough money to let you live comfortably. Have enough so you can take care of your body, take care of your life. If you have more than what you need, you should not keep it, unless you have to keep it for future use. But if you have enough to keep already, then if you have more, don't keep it, give it away. Because if you keep it, then you want it to get more. When you have desire to have more, then you will not be happy. So this is the reason why the Buddha teaches us to do dana. Dana, this is Pali word, means giving or charity. Then once you do dana, then the next step is for you to do sila. Sila means precept, keeping the precepts. If you can keep the precept, you can curtail or eliminate your desire, especially the desire to do bad things, like the desire to kill, to steal, to commit adultery, to lie, to drink alcohol. Because these things, when you do it, they don't make you happier. They make you more miserable, make you more unhappy. So you have to try to maintain the 5 precepts. This way will lessen your desire, especially the desire to do evil things like killing, stealing, committing adultery, lying, or drinking alcohol. Once you can keep the precept, then your mind will be happier, because you know you haven't done anything bad to other people. So you know that nobody will come after you to revenge, to punish you for the bad things that you do. Your mind will become at ease and peaceful, not having to worry about the bad deeds that you did. Once you have a mind that is peaceful, then you can then do the 3rd step. That is to stop your desire completely by practicing meditation. Meditation in Buddhism is divided into 2 levels. The first level we call meditation for calm, for peace of mind. The second level we call meditation for insight, for wisdom. The first step is to keep the mind from having any desire. If you can stop your thinking, you can stop your desire. And when you can stop your desire, your mind will become peaceful and happy. But it will only be peaceful and happy while it is in the meditation state. But once it comes out of meditation, when it starts to think about this and that, it will start to have desire again. Then you would have to move up to the 2nd stage of meditation. That is the stage of wisdom or insight. You have to teach your mind that your desire is the problem. The mind is happy without having to have anything. But as soon as you start to have desire to have something, your mind will become unhappy right away. See, when you are meditating and your mind had peace, your mind become happy, because when the mind is peaceful, there is no desire. But once the mind come out of meditation and start to think about this and that, and then you start to have desire to have this and that, then the peace that you have from your meditation will disappear. If you want to maintain the peace that you have gained from your meditation, you must teach your mind not to have any desire. And the way to get rid of your desire is to tell your mind that whatever you want is not happy, doesn't make you happier, but it will make you more unhappy. Because when you have something, you will become worried with the things that you have, because you want it to be with you all the time. You don't want to lose what you get. But by nature of things, everything comes and goes. Whatever you get, one day you will lose it, sooner or later. Like if you make $100,000 million, when you die, you lose everything. You don't take any money with you. So it is stupid to go after something that you will eventually lose, and at the same time become unhappy, because you will have worries, you will have fear of losing what you have. But if you have nothing, then there won't be anything for you to lose or to fear or to worry. So the Buddha said, don't be possessive, don't have any possessions. Just have enough for your existence, have enough to get by, because it will make you happy. But as soon as you have things, have people as your possession, then you will become unhappy, because you will worry about having to lose them one day, sooner or later. This is what we call insight. You have to understand that everything that you want to have, they are not permanent. They are impermanent, anicca. They are anatta. They don't belong to you. They are a temporary possession. You can possess it for a certain amount of time. Then after a while, it might leave you. Like if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you might have a good relationship for a few days, a few weeks, a few months, a few years. Then maybe eventually you don't like each other anymore. Then you decide you don't want to live with each other. Or if you still have good relationship, you still like he or she, but he or she doesn't like you anymore, and she leaves you, then you will become unhappy. But if you live alone, then you won't have to be unhappy about losing someone you love. You can live alone if you can meditate, because when you meditate for calm, you achieve peace of mind. You will have a kind of happiness that is a lot better than the happiness that you can get from having a relationship with someone. So it's better to meditate than to go look for a boyfriend or a girlfriend. This is insight or wisdom. You must look that everything is not real happiness. There are small happiness and a lot of unhappiness. Because when you lose something you love, you will become very unhappy. Sometimes you want to kill yourself, commit suicide, because you don't feel like living anymore, losing someone you love or losing something you love. But if you never have anything that you love, then you won't have to kill yourself. You don't have to commit suicide, because you won't lose anything, because you can live without having to have anything. This is what the Buddha did. He gave up his princely life. He left the palace and lived like a beggar, lived from day to day. Every day he takes a bowl and goes into the village and collect the food for that particular day. That's all he wants. That's all he needs. That's why he's so happy. You can be happy too if you follow the path of the Buddha by doing what he did. First you must give up your possession by doing charity. Then you must keep the precepts. First you keep the 5 precepts. Then you move up to the 8 precepts. Then you start to meditate. First you meditate to calm your mind. The way to calm your mind, you have to control your thoughts. You must not let yourself think about this and that. The way to do it, you have to have something to concentrate on, to focus on. Like you can use a word, the name of the Buddha. In Thailand, we like to use the name Bhutto. Just repeat Bhutto, Bhutto mentally. Don't have to say it out loud. Do it all day long, from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep. Whatever you do, that doesn't require you have your thinking. You just keep on reciting Bhutto. Like when you're taking a shower, when you get dressed, when you eat, you don't have to think too much. You just keep on repeating Bhutto, Bhutto. Then your mind will become blank and empty, become peaceful and calm. When you sit and meditate, your mind will converge into one, become one. Let go of everything temporary. Let go of the body. Let go of your thoughts. You exist right in space, in the space of the mind. Just knowing, nothing else. That's where you will find real happiness. The happiness that belongs to you. You can have it all the time, wherever you go. You can take it with you. But if you rely on happiness on other people, then wherever you go, you must take them with you. But if they don't want to go with you, then you will not have the happiness that you have from them. Like when you die, you want to let your wife die with you, she won't go with you. So don't rely on the happiness on other people or of other things. Rely on the happiness in your mind by making your mind stop thinking, by reciting Bhutto, Bhutto all the time. Once you have this kind of happiness, then you can maintain it by developing insight. When you come out and your mind starts to want to have this or that, then you should tell your mind to stop. Say that instead of getting more happiness, you will get less happiness. You will get more unhappiness by having desire for this or that thing or this or that person. So when you realize the truth, then you'll stop having desire. And when you have no more desire, then you can live in peace all the time, be happy all the time, without having to have anything to make you happy. Because you have the happiness within yourself by following the path of the Buddha, by doing dana, sila, and pavana. Dana means charity, sila means keeping the precept, and pavana means meditation. Samatha pavana means meditate for calm. Vipassana pavana means meditate for insight or wisdom. Once you have developed these two, you will be able to maintain peace of mind and happiness of mind all the time. Wherever you are, whether you have a body or not, whether your body is sick or not sick, doesn't matter. You can always maintain this mental happiness all the time. So if you want to be rid of unhappiness and always happiness at all times, then you must try to follow the teaching of the Buddha like the way you do today. You come today to give dana, and if you can maintain the 5 precepts, then you're moving one step closer. And if you can meditate, then you will become another step closer to realize the happiness that the Buddha had realized. So I leave you with this message and wish you well, wish you peace and happiness in your life. Thank you.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, if you have anything you want to give, I'll be already here. Okay. I have some books in English I'll give to the leader of the group, and he can distribute later.
นายกุ๊กแกลุยซีบวงนะออฟเฟอร์โอเคหลวงพ่อครับคณะนี้เขารวบรวมปัจจัยได้ 40,000 บาทถวายหลวงพ่อครับมาไว้ตรงนี้ครับผมครับผม English ครับแต่คือป่าในลายจะปุ่งเคี้ยคืออะไรเคี้ยคือปุ่งแต่ขีวายจะปุ่งไว้ไส้นะอ๋อ
I will give the Anumodana, okay? Give you the blessing. Okay. นั่งคือได้ละนั่ง blessing อ๋อ blessing อ๋อ sorry ยะถาวาริวาหาปุราปริปุเรนติสาคลังเอวเมวะอิโตทินังเปตานังอุปกัปปติอิจิตังปฏิตังตุมหังคิปะเมวะสมิจจตุสัพเพปุเรนตุสังกปาจันโทปนะระโสยถามณิโชติระโสยถาสัพพิติโยวิวัชชันตุสัพพะโรโควินัสสตุมาเตภวัตวันตรายโยสุขีทีขายุโกภวะอภิวาทนาสีลิสะนิจังวุธาปจายโนจัตตารโอธรรมวาทานติอายุวันโอสุขังภาลัง
สาธุสาธุสาธุ
Have a safe journey.
ใน Facebook นะครับ Facebook แล้วก็ you can follow him on Facebook and
Sorry, I need help. I'm actually quite easily frustrated.
Easily frustrated.
Yes, how do I curb it? Because there are people who actually likes to.
Your problem is usually because you have desire for things. You want things to be the way you want. You must learn to accept things as they are, not the way you want them to be.
I want people just to leave me alone.
Because sometimes you cannot make things the way you want them to be. You have to accept them for the way they are.
Okay. I just want them to leave me alone.
You cannot. If they don't leave you alone, let them do whatever they want to do. Then you will not be unhappy. You can be happy while they do anything they want to you. Okay. Let them do whatever they want to do. Because you cannot stop them. They are like the rain. You cannot stop the rain. If the rain gonna fall, it's gonna have to fall. If you can get away, get away. If you cannot get away, then just let it fall. Let it happen.
I can't get away.
Yeah, then you just have to live with it. Try to do it. It's not hard. Once you can let go, nothing can do anything to you.
I try. A lot of times I ignore, I stay away, but they still come and disturb me.
You must not wish them not to disturb you. You must wish for them to come and disturb you.
Why?
Because then you will not be unhappy. You'll get what you want.
That means if they disturb me, I can actually practice more.
Right. This is your test. See? To test whether you can let go or not. You still cling on to things. You still want to cling to something. Like you don't want people to do things bad to you. This is clinging already.
Not do things badly because I'm normally very quiet and I look fierce. People will always come to me, you're fierce, you should smile. Why should I do what you do, what you tell me to do?
Don't worry, don't do it. But you have to let them say what they want to say, do what they want to say, do. And you just do what you want to do, that's all. You don't have to worry about what they say or what they do. And you don't have to worry about what you say or what you do. It's your business.
Yes, that's why. But sometimes it's a bit difficult because you are surrounded with the people.
Because you want people to think good of you. See? You must not wish to have other people think good of you. Let them sing whatever they want to sing. They can take you or they can leave you. Doesn't matter. You can live alone.
But if even your family says, my family even said that to me when I'm actually
So what? If that's what they want to say, what can you do?
Cannot do anything.
Right.
I can't change that.
Unless you do what you want them to do. If you cannot do that, then you just have to ignore them.
Okay. I do my best to ignore, not to talk back, but doesn't work.
Well, that's all because your mind wants to fight back.
Yes.
You have to
Yes.
fight. You have to beat the one inside, not the outside. Your enemy is not outside. Your enemy is inside. You desire to be accepted, to be left alone. You must get rid of this desire.
But get rid of the desire doesn't mean that I allow people to bully me, right?
Yeah, you can get away from them if they try to bully you. You can do something to stop them if you can.
Thank you.
I mean, you don't have to be passive. You can always do something to prevent if you can. But if you cannot, then you just have to accept this is your karma.
Okay.
The Buddha said to think like this when you're in a bad situation. He said that if people doesn't like you, just think that it's better that they don't beat you.
Yes.
And if they beat you, to think that it's better that they don't kill you. And if they kill you, then you say it's good because we all have to die anyway. Sometimes people want to die and they have to spend money buying poison.
Yes.
Okay? If you can think like this, then nothing can disturb you. Okay? You cannot expect people to be what you want them to be.
And the best way to calm down is to meditate more.
Yeah, meditate more. Then you have the strength to resist your desire.
Okay. I am aware of things that's happening. Sometimes just that I cannot control my anger.
Yeah, you need to develop mindfulness. Just repeat a lot Bhutto all day long.
Yeah.
When you're angry, just keep repeating Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Then your anger will disappear. Don't think about the things that make you angry. Think of Bhutto, Bhutto, then you'll forget about the things that make you angry. Then your anger will disappear.
And also stay away the things that make me angry.
Yeah, as much as possible. But if you cannot avoid, then you just have to face them. Sometimes you have to live with people. You cannot just be alone all the time.
But Buddha, I learned that I have to be happy most of the time. So if I'm with those people that actually make me not happy, I'm actually suffering a lot also.
Because you want them, say, you desire for them. You should not have desire for anybody.
That means anger is also arise because of desire.
Yeah. You want to be accepted. When you're not accepted, you are angry. You want people to do something for you and they don't do it for you, you get angry. But if you don't have a desire, then you don't get angry.
My anger always comes when people say things bad about me that's not, to me that's not true.
I know, because you want them to say good things to you.
I just don't want them to say anything about me.
That's right. You must not think like that. You must say, they can say anything they want to say.
And I don't care.
That's right. Okay? Good.
Ajahn, we because they forgot something, so I just want to represent to invite you to go to Singapore if you are free when your schedule is not so tight. So for the benefit of the Singaporean, if you can go.
And for Thai people who stay in Singapore.
Thai people stay in Singapore. Yeah.
I think it's better they come here.
Yes, they can come here, but then there's a limitation. Those can come.
Now they can go into the website. I have a website. I have a video. This is recorded on video and put on website. It's called Suchart.com. Yeah, Suchart. Suchart.com. You search and
Suchart.com.
But most of the videos is in Thai though.
Thai.
Yeah, in Thai, not in English.
Not all in English.
Some in English.
Okay. Then can we have some CD?
I already gave a bunch of books to the leader of the group. But you can have these CDs and videos if you like.
Okay.
They are in Thai though. The videos is Luang Ta Mahabu's temple, monastery.
Not from you, huh?
No, but the MP3 is from me. The yellow one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can also take Luang Ta It's the life of the monk at Wat Yannasangwararam.
This is a video.
How monk live, how monk meditate.
Okay, I just take 3, 10.
Yeah. Take 3 of it.
Yeah, so we
You can
can.
copy them if you.
Next time I will tell him to talk in English.
Yeah,
For you guys.
better.
So I need to have people who can listen in English before I can speak English. But I have some recorded English talk in the website you can listen to.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
And to Singapore, cordially, sincerely invite you to come to Singapore. And
Ni mau lompat.
Yeah.
เมืองไทยยังไม่อยากไปเลยไม่ไปเลย
ถ้าจะไปเดือนหน้ามิถุนาบอก I think as far as going anywhere, I have to decline because it's been my way of life that I have been staying in one place for a very long time. So I find it very difficult to go anywhere. So it's easier for you to come here than for me to go. Okay.
Okay.
But you have more audience in Singapore than here, Ajahn.
No, I have more here.
Because maybe next time. Maybe.
Yeah. You consider, please.
I cannot say anything right now because I don't want to put myself.
Yeah.
We hope Ajahn can consider, and then maybe the next time we come around, Ajahn can
I don't want to set up something that will make you feel sorry later.
So okay lah. So try our best.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come here. Come here.
Sa.
ไม่เป็นไรก่อนไส้นะพี่บอกพี่นั่งในไลน์น่ะพี่บอกพี่นั่งในไลน์น่ะ
You are from Wat Yannasangwararam. You are from Wat Yannasangwararam.
Yeah, what Florida in Santi, Malaysia, Santi.
I saw the website before many years ago. The person who did the website is Sebastian, right?
Last time.
Is he still around?
The president is Kanya. Kanya.
Yeah.
Kanya is the president.
What about Sebastian? Is he still around?
Yeah, he's here.
Around.
Still teaching meditation.
He didn't come with you.
No, he's busy.
Like me, I'm very busy.
Yeah. Okay lah.
Thank you, Master.
Okay. Thank you.